What is up, bookworms and constant readers? Welcome back to the channel. Hell, I guess I should say, to myself, welcome back to the channel. I know I have been gone for months now. I haven't put out any videos, and you might have noticed some changes to the channel. Maybe some changes with me. We'll get to all that. And this video is an update video. It's all about where I've been, what's up with the channel, and what's to come. There will be a book haul video next Tuesday or Thursday. I have to go to the bookstore over the weekend and pick up some books, and I'll do a fall book haul. But yeah, let's get into it. So, if you're new to the channel, which being gone for a while, at first it did hurt the channel. I went from like 11 subscribers down to, I think it was 8 was the lowest. And then here in like the last month, it's jumped up to, I believe it's 14. I looked yesterday. I meant to write down, I was going to write down the names of all the new subscribers to thank them for subscribing, give them a shout out in the video. But everybody that joined, YouTube is not showing me your name. So if you're a new subscriber, hey, welcome to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber and you're wanting to know where I've been, what's going on, as some of you that have stuck around know, I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Geography over the summer. I applied to grad school, I got accepted, and this was my very first semester of grad school. And it has been a hell of a semester. I haven't had time to do anything. I haven't read any books except for books for school. And yeah, I have not had time for any like pleasurable reading. As a grad student, you're allowed to take 3 classes, which is 9 credit hours a semester. And the thing with graduate school is you do have 1 mandatory class every semester, but your other 2 classes are geared toward what you want to do as a career and what your field of study is. For me, that is climatology. My interest lies in climate science and the effects that human activity are having on the climate, and then the consequences of that increased activity, more violent storms, heat waves, droughts, stuff like that. And so I have 1 class that is the history and philosophy of geography, because that's what my master's degree will be in, is geography. And you learn the history of the discipline going all the way back to the ancient Greeks up to the present. And then the other 2 classes are climate related. I have atmospheric hazards class where we talk about droughts and flooding, thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, everything that wreaks havoc on world economies and human civilization. And we focus on what causes these events and what their effects are on populous regions around the globe. And then the 3rd class, the one that has took up all my time, that has made this like the semester from hell, is a 500 level history class. At my school, it is History 500A. And this is a history seminar on the history of energy in the United States. And it goes all the way back to before we were the United States, all the way to the present. And what has made this semester so hard and has taken away all of my time is this class, because we read a book a week. And these books are anywhere from 300 to 400 pages. And they're not like reading a novel, like what this channel is about. If I had to read a novel a week, depending on its size, I could do it and I would enjoy it more because, it's a story. It has a plot. Like when I read, it's kind of like seeing a movie in my mind. And I love to read, but when it's like educational or technical material, like if you've ever read like biographies or autobiographies, they're a little bit tougher to read because you don't have that same, I don't know how to describe it, but you don't have like that same pace that like a novel has. But I did, and I thought about doing videos for these, but then I was like, nah, because it really doesn't fit the channel. But if you are interested in like climatology, you want to read some really good books on, energy related things. I know it sounds boring, but I'm telling you, these books are amazing. I brought them in here with me. This first one I don't own. It is from my school's bookstore. And it is American Lucifers, The Dark History of Artificial Light from 1750 to 1865. It's by Jeremy Zalin. And this was actually Zalin's dissertation to get his PhD. And this book is truly amazing. It will open your eyes to when it comes to how we have artificial light in this country. And he does it in such an amazing way. He tells stories of people and their jobs, and he covers whaling to get the whale oil, and the conditions that these men worked in. The one on camphene oil, the dangers of this, and people used it to light their homes. And then he has another chapter about these children that are working around these different chemicals, and they actually glow at night. I mean, this book will leave images in your mind that will last forever. After reading this book, I never turn on a light or use any kind of like artificial lighting and not think about this book. It is really amazing. And then this next book, this is the last book that we read. This is actually the book for this week. I have class tonight at 6 o'clock. This book, it will piss you off. I mean, you will totally just be pissed off at the fracking industry, the government. It is a book that, like, it's written like a novel. That's the thing that I liked about this book. And it told, so it tells the story of this lady, Stacey Haney. And the name of the book is Amity and Prosperity, One Family and the Fracturing of America by Eliza Griswold. And it's about this lady, Stacey Haney, who lives just outside of Amity, Pennsylvania. And this oil and gas company, Range Resources, moves in. She signs a lease with this company where they can do drilling and fracking on her property. And shortly after, her kids get extremely sick. She starts getting sick. The family pets, they start dying. And it reaches the point where her physician tells her, you can't live there anymore. That the water and the air quality, it's killing you and your family. You have to get out. And this lady basically loses everything, fighting these assholes who, their product and money is more important than hurting, the population that has to live with this crap. And it will make you mad because there's laboratories that, falsify evidence and findings of water test and air quality test, and the EPA and the government, side with the corporations. But yeah, amazing book. It's really short. It's like 300 pages. For me, I had to read it in spurts because it pissed me off. Excuse me, it pissed me off that much. I could only, read like 3-4 chapters at a time, and I'm just like, I've got to put it down. I've got to go cool off because I'm about to hit some. Definitely, though, awesome books. Highly recommend checking them out. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Next week is our last week at school, and then it is finals week. So last week is my final week. All of my my hazards class, it'll be done next Wednesday. And then we have to write like a 6-page essay for my history and philosophies class, and then it's like a 20-page paper for the history class, and I'm pretty much done next week, so I will get back to reading regular books and getting reviews up on the channel. So now we'll talk about changes to the channel. You probably noticed that the name of the channel changed if you're a older subscriber, and I really don't care what your views are on this issue. If you feel the need to say something, say it to your friends, your family, loved ones. Don't put it on my channel because I won't tolerate it. I don't have time in my life for that. So this channel used to be Elvis Loves Books. And I am... I guess I was trying to hide it, and I really don't know why. I guess I should have maybe started the channel off with just the name that it is now, Chelsea Loves Books, because it may hurt the channel, it may not, I don't know. But I am transgender. I started transitioning back in March. I legally changed my name and gender marker to Chelsea, and from this point forward, that's what the channel is. It's Chelsea Loves Books. It's my name. I love books. If you have a problem with transgender people, I don't know what to tell you. Go find another channel. I'm not doing this to make money. I will make more than enough money when I graduate school. Doing YouTube is just something on the side that is fun for me. I enjoy talking about books. And in my personal life, I don't know a lot of people that read books. So talking to people about books when they don't read, I mean, it's like talking to somebody about poker that doesn't love poker, or whatever. If you talk to me about like sports, I wouldn't be interested because I don't care about sports. But doing these videos, it reaches a wider range of people, and I've always said that my goal for this channel is to just get more people to read, because it seems like not a lot of people read anymore. I don't know how many times like I'll see a movie and it's based on a book, and I've read the book, and people they don't care. And if I see a movie and I really like the movie and it's based on a book, I'll go read the book. Where most of the people I know, they don't care about the source material or what something is based on. They just want to watch the show, and that's that. One of the biggest shows like that is The Walking Dead. I'm a huge fan of the comic. When they were turning it into a show, I was really excited. And I'd only read, I think, maybe 10 issues when that show came out. And when the show came out, I really got into the comic, and there are so many people that are like, I don't care about the comic. Another one is like Game of Thrones. I haven't read the whole series of Game of Thrones, and I know we're waiting probably forever for the last book to come out, but people would always, it used to always crack me up. They would bitch and complain about spoiler alert, and I'm just like, spoiler alert, that was a book long before it was a TV show. The book was written in like the mid to late 90s. This is like nothing new. But the thing is, people just don't care about reading, and they would rather, watch a movie. For me, I would rather read the book and then see the movie. But yeah, that's the whole reason that the name of the channel changed, because I'm at a point where I couldn't hide it anymore, and it was time to change my name, change my gender marker, and fit more with how I feel. And if you have a problem with that, I mean, find another channel to watch, I guess. I don't know. It's not something I'm going to talk about every video. I really keep it kind of private, but I thought that, the subscribers that have been there since the beginning, they might be a little confused. Hair's getting longer. I'm still working on how to wear makeup and stuff. You guys only see from like here up, but yeah. I wasn't hiding it anymore. I am who I am. I'm happy with it. If you're not, it bothers you for whatever reason, hey, that's on you. You do you, I do me. And if you can't, stand watching a transgender woman talk about books, then find another channel. Because Chelsea Loves Books isn't going anywhere. I will continue to do these videos. Subscriber count is not important to me. I don't think I'll ever get the 1,000 subscribers and the hours and hours that YouTube requires to actually start making money off of videos. And none of that's important anyway. This is just a hobby. It's something I like to do. Gives me an outlet besides, family and friends to talk about books. And that's really the only reason to worry and try and get more subscribers, is because people comment and, you can reply back and actually have kind of a conversation about the books discussed on this channel. I try and respond to every comment. I don't get very many of them, but when I do get one, I do reply. Or if I don't have a reply for whatever you said, I just give it a like. I give it a little heart. But yeah, I do kind of acknowledge that, you left a comment on my channel. And, I thank you all for subscribing. I hope you stick around because there's more books to come. The next book I will be finishing is the Dresden Files Book 2. It's called Full Moon. And then I do have a to be read list in the lineup that I'll talk about whenever I do the Dresden review. But that's all I have for you today. I won't be gone as long as I was the last time I did a video. So until next time, read more books.